Sarah's table. Pew, 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 pew. Finger guns again. I started doing this and now I cannot stop.
Finger guns are fun.
It's fun.
Work
It's
the frame.
fun.
Work the frame.
Pew, they're everywhere. And I gotta get my nails done all the time. And like, let's just do it. Hi. We are heavily into the Christmas season. Christmas is my absolute favorite. And in my house, it started before Halloween. Ta-da! I don't like being scared, and I don't care about Thanksgiving. So, but now I can really let it all out. So I got my jingle bells. I'm wearing a Santa shirt. I have a mug full of things that says Mama Claus. It's time. And I wanted to give us a little bit of the like reference to the fact that Christmas does have a tradition of ghost stories. There's like, it's sort of fallen away a lot, and there's all this like, oh, Christmas is so commercialized, which I love because gift giving is my love language. But like, I love the idea of sort of delving into this like lesser followed Christmas traditions. And so today we're going to play a game called Last Christmas. It is by Grant Howitt, Mr. Howitt, as it is written on here, Mr. Howitt, and Mr. Taylor. It is based on an original work by Mr. Dickens. We've been doing a lot of Grant Howitt here on the show. His one-pagers are wonderful. They are pay what you can. You can go to his itch.io and just like throw him some cash. He's made, at last count, I believe 3,027.
That's so
one page.
good.
He just churns them out like a machine. I don't know how he does
They're all
it.
delightful.
And they're
I've
all
played
great.
A good chunk of them, and yeah,
Oh my God.
it's wonderful.
Yeah, he's a staple here on the show. It's just like I can't not play his one-page RPGs. Listen, I would love to introduce my delightful players at the table. My name is Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her. I'm going to be your host. I'm going to be your GM. I'm going to be your favorite person. I'm going to remind you to drink some water because everybody is dehydrated. I know you are. At home, have some water. The snack you need to live. All right. And we have some, I'm going to say familiar faces, but from long ago. We're pulling back to Sarah's Tables Past, which also works for today. Xavier, tell me who you are, what you do, how you ended up here.
Hi, I'm Xavier. My pronouns are they, them. I am an avid gamer. I know a bunch of people that Sarah knows, especially in the ninth level game community. They're good friends of mine. We designed a game together one time. It's called Hot 16. I don't know if you can find it anymore. Good luck.
Oh, you just gave us like a treasure hunt. That's cool.
If you reach out to me, I have a couple extra copies, and I can tell you it's a very lovely game where you create a rap with your friends. That it's very fun, and it comes in a little cassette tape. So if you find me later on the internet, perhaps you can get yourself a copy of it. Other than that, I'm an avid gamer. I play a lot of board games. I play board games online. I play board games in person. And when I'm not playing board games, I teach math professionally.
Yeah. And helped my
sometimes
kid.
I play board games in class, but that's,
Sometimes in class. Also, Xavier helped my kid pass geometry.
Yeah, just
It's good.
thing I
Maybe
do
we'll
sometimes.
reach back out to you. Finals might be rough again this year. We'll see.
I'll warn you, I am not good at calculus, so just, let me know.
Oh no. Okay.
Just a
Well, I
heads
don't
up.
think we're doing that. I think we're in algebra. I think there's an
I can
algebra
do
2
algebra.
situation.
I'm great at algebra.
Great. Good. Awesome. And Xavier clicked on a suspect link in their email, and it led them here. So
Now I'm here.
ta-da.
I'm here.
Danny, who are you? What's your deal?
Hi, I'm Danny. I'm one of the brains behind Perception Studio. I am the manager of a little green jerk named Cucumber. And when I'm not doing that, I'm also playing an aggressive amount of board games. So yeah, Dune Imperium for life right now. That's my jam.
Strong.
And but now knowing you're a math person, you're gonna destroy me. But yeah, and then if I'm not doing that, I'm doing audiobooks or immersive theater stuff out here in the LA area. I'm a giant nerd and will do anything but real work. That's my
It
whole
is
bag.
real work. It's real work.
Oh, it is, but enjoyable, fun work. So
Sure.
I feel guilty about it sometimes.
Oh no, we need to break that down. We break down that guilt. Let's have you live your best life.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, before we get into the fun, ridiculous shenanigans that is Last Christmas, I'm just going to do a quick safety discussion. I think that's really important as a responsible game master and player at the table and human being to know where everybody's lines and veils are. Here on Sarah's table, you will never find sexual violence, violence against children, withholding food as punishment, or starvation. I have checked in with my players. We seem good with anything outside of that. But if we wander into territory that is uncomfortable, you can both throw up an X or you can send me a message and let me know. And we'll just go in another direction. No questions asked. All right. Let's set up this game, shall we? It has a little thing at the top that says, "Look. You killed Scrooge, and now the world is ending. For some reason. As time-traveling ghosts, you are the only ones who can stop it. So you will now be traveling back to last Christmas, when you killed Scrooge, to stop yourselves from killing Scrooge, I guess. Also, apparently someone is at my door. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's the longest doorbell in the history of life. Beep, 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 beep. So this is the subtitle of the game is A Christmas Carol in a role-playing game being a simulated attempt to avoid complete societal collapse via spectral time travel.
Oh, okay. I got it.
What is happening?
I can't hear it, so you just look crazy right
I
now.
am crazy. Okay, good. I'm glad it's noise getting it out because it is the weirdest noise that is happening right now. Something in my house is vibrating my entire house. I don't know what's going on. Feel great about it though. Okie dokie. So this game needs 1d6. And I will be, anytime you need to do anything, you're going to roll your d6 and you're going to tell me what it is. And then I will tell you the outcome. You also have ghost powers. You have 10 ghost points and you can use it to interact with the world because you are not corporeal. And so you have to sort of use things around you. Let's pick your ghost class, though. Could each of you please roll me that d6?
I rolled a 1.
A 1.
5.
We got a 1 and a 5. Okay. So, Xavier, you are going to be a ghost of Christmas future.
Nice.
Which means that your special power is for 3 ghost points, you can kill any mortal.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Sure. So that's a bargain.
That's a bargain. It is a bargain. Danny, you are the ghost of Christmas present. You can summon vile, lumpy children for 3 ghost points.
Lumpy.
I don't know why they're
multiple
lumpy.
children per summon or one lumpy child per summon. Like,
I think it's multiple.
waves?
You get more than one for sure. You get a handful of lumpy children.
Go for it.
I'm just gonna I just need to. There we go. Fixed it. No, doorbell ring 4 more times and now nothing's vibrating. I don't know what's happening here. It's ghosts, probably. Ghostesses are here. Okay. I need to discover after you killed Scrooge. Between the two of you, could you please tell me last Christmas how you killed Scrooge?
I mean, he was asking for it.
I mean, have
Absolutely.
you met the guy?
He's not a good guy. I understand your motivations.
Sure.
So, like, how did the murder go down?
Ooh.
I mean, it kind of was my fault. Like the change things, and I do like the very I don't do the change. I do the very silent and staring things, and
Sure.
I was just like getting a little dramatic, and he like decided he was going to sort of like stand up to me, and he stared directly into my eyes, which
Shouldn't have done that.
I don't recommend.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't recommend. And so there's a little bit of like soul stealing that happened. Not too much,
Well,
but
he
apparently
He
enough.
didn't have much, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but apparently too much.
Okay.
And I misread the cue. You know, when he's standing over his open grave, I thought it was, oh, we're doing this. So I
And you just
we
shoved
kinda,
him right in.
yeah, just killed him in the future. Kind of left the corpse there, and
Whoops.
whoopsie.
Okay. So what ended up happening? My God, I don't know how this came out, but the dice say that in the past year, man-made dinosaurs have overrun the earth
Oh my.
as a direct result.
I did not see that coming.
No, of killing Scrooge. So it's kind of bad here now. And you've been able to trace it back to the moment of pushing him into his grave after his soul has been stolen.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta go back and stop yourself from doing that. Mm.
Okay.
Where do you want to start? You have the option of going to Christmas past, Christmas present, or Christmas post-apocalypse.
So Christmas past is last year. Is that true?
No.
Okay, just check.
So Christmas past is, so I'm going to say Christmas present is when he dies.
Great.
Christmas past is prior to, and then Christmas post-apocalypse is now, basically.
Great. Cool. I know when time is now.
So wait, their future.
Time travel is hard.
I love time travel.
I'm just Lumpy Vile Children Ghost. Did I have a timeline? Did I miss that? I'm sorry.
I think you're Christmas present.
You're present.
Present. Cool. Got it.
Yes.
Thank
But
you.
you can go to wherever. Obviously,
Yeah.
the two of you together, you have banded together. Listen, you have future and present. Christmas past doesn't care.
Yeah. That's fine. They don't have to deal with any of the
They feel
dinosaurs
good
of the
about
present
it.
and
They're
future.
like, you know what? I love what has happened here. Like, dinosaurs are cool. Everybody loves dinosaurs. Scrooge, what a terrible person that guy was.
Yeah, Christmas
Now
past is
he's
probably just
dead. And
really
so,
happy the dinosaurs are back.
I used to be around all the dinosaurs. They were pretty cool. The weird colors now. I don't know why man-made made them all like neon colors. That's not how it happened, but like that's fine too. You guys are having an artistic spin on it. Tell me where you would like to travel to, and I will set the scene.
I kind of want to start in a post-apocalypse.
We're just gonna start where we're at.
Yeah, I just, just to like check in and take in, like, is it really that bad? Because if it's not, then maybe it'll be fine.
Maybe we let him stay dead. Love it. Maybe you go back and kill him again. Also good. Double kill. All right. So we have a couple of options for you to explore here in Christmas post-apocalypse. You can check out the street, just like the town area. You could go back to Scrooge's house. Or you can go to the graveyard.
I'm down to see the streets. I want to see
Yeah.
what the daily life is like. You,
Yeah.
Velociraptor, what day is it?
Yeah, like because like
Did
maybe
I
the
miss
dinosaur
it?
maybe they are like helping advance society because now we have Velociraptor powered cars. Fossil
I
fuels will
mean,
be way easier to make now.
yeah. So you're sort of floating through. You guys can pass through, everything because you're ghosts. So you're able to float back out to the street. There's a lot of running. There's a lot of screaming. Everything is very dirty and more so than just like a regular Victorian street would be. There's a lot of blood everywhere. There is definitely some sort of predator dinosaur. It is a carnivore for sure. Sort of howling and like walking around, stomping. Float by. There's three men like huddled around a container that has a fire in it. There's a little bit of gallows humor happening, and they're talking about Scrooge and like, I mean, he was bad, but like, you guys noticed like as soon as he died, like a week later, that first dinosaur showed up in town. It was weird. I swear one of them was wearing his hat. Like, I think maybe he is one of the dinosaurs.
Oh no.
Pretty sure.
I would like to find credence of this rumor that Scrooge has risen as a dinosaur.
As a dinosaur?
Scroogeosaur.
Oh, okay. How would you like to do that? Are you
Ooh.
are you just are we just searching? Just like doing a general like gonna flow through town where there's dinosaurs?
I want to look. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm looking at the tops of dino heads from above, looking for the Scrooge hat.
The Scrooge hat.
The notable Scrooge hat.
Obviously. All right, give me a D6. Let's see what happens.
All right. A 2.
A 2. It succeeds, but with a problem.
Oh no.
So you sort of float up, and there is a pack of what are the little dinosaurs that spit?
Dilophosaurus.
Dilophosaurus. One of them definitely wearing a Scrooge hat.
Interesting.
100%. The problem is that it turns out that dinosaurs can sense ghost energy.
Oh no.
And as you are floating above, looking down, you kind of dip down to see the hat, and it snaps up and like makes eye contact with you, and then fans out and spits. And most of it passes through you, but like some of it like sticks, and now you're sort of like outlined.
Ew.
Oh,
with goo. What do you look like?
I like to think I look like oh gosh, what's his name? Oh, the dude from Flash Gordon. That's what I would look like. The big guy who also voices Boss Nass. Brian Blessed. I would look like Brian Blessed. Just giant, big dude in a little tunic with wings.
Great.
And obviously some sort of robe situation.
So now there is more screaming. Because people see like a goo ghost along with the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I bring you tidings of peace.
Oh my God. Uh-oh. Yeah, listen, they're not loving that. It's a lot of running, a lot of screaming. Xavier, what is your ghost doing at this moment?
So I am concerned about this potential big predator, and I presume as a Ghost of Christmas Future, I might have some sense of being able to follow trails of death. And so
seems reasonable to me.
I'm hoping that I can maybe track down the predator that the town is currently being harassed by.
Right. Give me a roll. to follow the death trail.
Ooh, I've rolled a 4.
4. It goes as planned. So you have to sort of pick out, there's a lot of death trails, right?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot here. Things are not great. So there's just like a lot of death around, and you kind of have to like sort it out and figure out which one is the proper one, and you're able to follow it near the outskirts of town. This is the biggest dinosaur that you've ever seen. You know how in America people think bigger is better.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Yeah. So it's mostly a T-Rex, but like it's like way too big. It's bigger than it probably ever was when it was regularly alive. It's real big. Also wearing a monocle for some reason.
Oh no. Okay.
Gentleman T-Rex.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure that this is currently the town's largest problem.
Definitely. Yes.
Great. Since I'm like, a little sorry about my hand in causing this, I'm going to spend 3 points and kill this mortal dinosaur.
Wow. Okie dokie.
I think that'll help the town out a bunch.
Yeah. Okay. I rolled a 6.
Oh no.
Which means it works so well that the dinosaur falls over onto a building. And it's really big, and so it smashes this building, and then I don't know how you killed it, but then it explodes, and it
that sounds right.
The dinosaur and like shoots a bunch of bones out everywhere. It injures a lot of people, and it was definitely a hospital that it leveled.
Well, they were on their way out anyway.
Yeah, just probably fine. Every time I kill something, it levels a hospital, and I don't understand why. But I keep doing it.
Okay. Well, maybe next time something will die and it'll just be its own little thing, but
I appreciate
the consequences of my actions.
No, it's probably fine. All right, what's going on with the Goo Ghost now?
The Goo Ghost. The Goo Ghost is now trying to level with a Dilophosaurus that he is entirely convinced is absolutely Scrooge, returned from the dead.
Having a conversation.
Yeah. I would like, because I would like to like grab him, at least make my face more like available, and be like, how are you alive? How is it you? And, like shaking this Dilophosaurus aggressively.
Okay, so in order to do this, you're going to have to spend some points. You can either talk to him for 1. It's a very brief speech. Or if you want to like shake him, I think that's going to be 2 points to like make him feel something. Or you could do both if you want.
I would like to do both.
Okay, 3 points.
3 points.
You're going to shake the one wearing the hat.
Yep.
And you're going to you get a sentence. What would you like to say to him? How are you?
Yeah. Scrooge, alive? How are you alive and a dinosaur? Wobble wobble.
He's going to do his best to answer you. I rolled a 1. It could not have gone worse. He is a dinosaur. So he doesn't.
There's not a lot of schools for ghosts, all right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I understand this.
Or schools for dinosaurs, I bet.
When you died, education not super high on the priority list. So he screams again, fountains a bunch more goo just right in your face. And now he's chasing you and trying to bite you because he can see you. And I'm going to say that you are heading just directly into where the dinosaur just destroyed a hospital. Just
no!
being chased by a bunch of goo spewing dinosaurs. They're all real mad.
I would like to summon children as fodder. Delicious lumpy children for the pack of dinosaurs.
Okie dokie. Here's a bunch of... Okay, 3 more points of your ghost points. We're tearing through them, you guys. We only had 10 to begin with.
Don't worry, I heard there's a way to get more.
I heard there was a way. So you, I mean, they come pouring out of the hospital because it's probably also an orphanage. And there's a bunch of small dinosaurs that to children might look like pets.
Yeah.
The good news is dinosaurs aren't chasing you anymore.
Yay! I haven't felt fear in like 3,000 years. That was exciting.
Wait, does your ghost have a name? Do I know what to call your ghost, Danny?
Sure, Gary. I'm Gary, the ghost of Christmas present.
Gary, the ghost of Christmas present. Great.
I suppose you could go by your title, but I also understand some maybe holding on to.
Yeah.
Was your name Gary in life, or is that a later adopted?
Not.
Okay.
Like I just met a bunch of people, and the just the most of the people that I met were nice, were named Gary. So it's like, yeah, I'll be Gary. Gary's a good name.
Oh, I could be Gary.
Yeah.
Great.
I think my name is Night Scythe.
Oh,
nice.
Much more intimidating.
Nice.
I mean, I'm a very cool ghost of Christmas future.
I'm very cool.
Yeah. And all of the ghosts of Christmas future have like cool names like this.
I'm like mostly beard, barrel chest, and like a kind of like open Santa Claus robe. That's all I'm picturing.
Okay.
And dripping in goo.
Dripping in goo.
As I see Gary covered in goo at the entrance to my hospital orphanage that I accidentally demolished with a giant dinosaur.
Well, it's definitely the dinosaur's fault.
Yeah, it could have fallen in any direction.
It chose this.
I'm gonna say, Gary, this place seems worse than I thought it was going to be. I think this is definitely more of a problem.
Yeah, Nightside. I think you're right. We should probably hoof it on out of here.
Yeah,
I
was
very sticky.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe it wouldn't be that bad. And now that we've gotten here, it seems worse.
Yeah, I heard about Dinotopia. I thought that's what we were walking into here, and this is not that.
Right, that's what I was thinking. It's like, oh, there's dinosaurs. What if they domesticated them and integrated them with society? Think of like the advancements you could do. It would have been. That's not what happened.
No.
Also, this happened in a year. 1 year.
Well, maybe we should just give them more time. They'll figure it out, right?
I mean,
maybe.
I don't know. There isn't a hospital anymore, so
maybe we should go to the past and see what Scrooge's connection is to dinosaurs.
Yeah, let's investigate that, because maybe we just need to sever that connection, and then when Scrooge dies, no more dino apocalypse.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of gymnastics happening here with the hoop jumping. I'm excited. All right.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Literally nothing, I'm sure. So are you heading back to Christmas past or Christmas present?
Past.
Christmas past. All the way back. Heading back.
All the way back. Yes.
So, do you want to go to Scrooge's school, the party with the young adult Scrooge, or Fireside where he is more of an adult, a little bit older in time?
I want to say school, because I feel like that's when boys tend to get the big obsession with the dinos.
That's what I was thinking. We can remove the dinosaur books from the classroom and
a good old book burning.
Oh, God.
It's totally fine.
Problem solved.
Yeah, censorship. This is what we're doing. We love it. All right, so you're going to go through a time pipe. Can you tell me what you think your time pipe looks like? Like where there's ones in different places in town. Like where is this one located?
So this one is actually at the pipe shop,
Oh,
right? Right.
yep.
You go to the pipe shop and there's the like special pipe that's like on the display in the and the back of the owner's like, "Oh, you would never be able to afford that pipe. It's a very special pipe." And we just know that that's actually the pipe that we use to get out of the future.
It's very small.
Very small.
Yeah. This is not like a big Mario pipe that is the size of your body. Like this is like just a little tobacco pipe. And when you go in, it's like a slurping noise. Like it's a very like
Mm-hmm.
and then it like pops you out the other side.
I leave a horrific residue on this pipe as I go through.
It cleans you off.
Oh, nice. Oh, good.
Because it's so small. It just kind of like just so what ends up happening is a bunch of goo floats over to this pipe, and then like it's being just like fully cleaned up, like pull it through the hole, it wrung out, and it just sprays out the other side, out the other side of the pipe, from where you're leaving. As you may remember, that is a paralytic.
I don't know what that means.
Didn't affect you as a ghost, but when it hits a mortal, will affect their system so that they can't move.
Mm-hmm.
I know what that means.
So the people in this shop are now covered in a paralytic and blinded. And
will they still feel pain when the dinosaurs find them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the slurping stops, right? And you're gone. And then there's a moment and the door sort of, you hear the little shop bell. Bing, bing. And then like several dinosaurs come in. And maybe it's raptors. Very smart. They come in, they see a bunch of food that can't move.
They close the door and lock it behind them.
Yeah, they just shut it with their tail and they have a little feast. They are very happy with your choices.
Hooray.
I don't know whose side you're on.
Well,
if we do it right. Yeah, if we do it right, this future won't exist. So these people don't really matter right now.
Right. We were just, seeing if the consequences of our actions were really that bad.
Yeah.
They were.
They were. We've dedecided they are. I mean, we can't do anything about it at this moment, but off you go. Great. So you are ported outside of the school. It is a snowy day. It is the day before Christmas, because apparently you have to go to school all the way up through the day before Christmas. And still wearing that hat for some reason. It's oversized on his head because he's a child. Scrooge comes running out and he is being collected to go back home for Christmas by his sister. So she, as an adult, is outside, young adult, waiting for Scrooge, and he's running out, looking pretty sad. He looks pretty sad.
Oh no, coming from school and being sad?
What? It never happens.
I'd like to examine or hover to see what he's sad about, if he talks to his sister about it, or if he internalizes or what.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, he comes over and is talking to his sister and is like, they were making fun of me again today.
Oh.
She's like, oh, well, did you tell him what you learned? And sometimes they like to know about that stuff. And he's like, no, they wouldn't even let me talk. And he's holding a couple of books and like a slate, because I don't understand how the timeline works, but it does. So he's got a slate with stuff drawn on it. And then he's got several books.
Are they dinosaurs?
So yes and no. There's some dinosaurs drawn in little child scrawl, but then also like pretty complicated looking blueprints for some machine.
Oh no.
Oh no. I would like to hover over and try and get a peek at this machine.
Mm. Hmm. Shouldn't be too hard. You know, they're chatting. You're gonna have to, I think, follow them, right? They're walking back toward.
I can handle that.
Yeah, and he is protecting it because it's a slate. So if it falls in the snow, it's gonna be erased.
Yeah.
But he's protecting it. You can see sort of the top of the machine.
Actually, a thing that I will do. I'm gonna spend some ghost points on this.
Oh,
I need Scrooge to slip and drop his slate, but I need to spend an extra slate point to make sure the slate lands up and doesn't get erased,
so that you can see it.
So that I can get a peek at it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's well, you're nudging him as opposed to the slate. You want him to fall down because you still hate him. I understand.
I just want to make sure I can see the whole slate. So I think this is nudging him and then nudging the slate just to make sure it falls correctly.
Okay, 1 and 1.
Yeah.
So 2 points.
That's lovely.
So you sort of nudge him, and it's like just enough to like, oh no, and he drops things,
Right,
and
it's
then
slippery out.
on the way you sort of like play a little hacky sack a bit with the slate as it goes down, and it falls with the drawn side up so that you can see it. This, nothing's labeled, but it looks like a chamber with like a vial of some kind of liquid, and then there's an egg inside.
Oh, I see what type of machine that this might be. He's incubating dinosaurs himself. That's what he's been doing with all his money.
And increasingly larger hats for some reason. Just a series of giant hats.
As they get to their home, do they have like a door knocker with a face on it?
Absolutely.
Fabulous. I would like to make myself appear to him and his sister. Who cares? I want to show up. That's a 1 point? Is that a thing?
No, that's more.
Heck.
Well, yeah. So you can yell at him for 1. If you want it to appear in the door knocker, that's manifesting as semi-corporeal. So that's a big one. That's 5. You can just talk to him.
5. I'll just talk to him then.
For 1.
For 1.
Tell me what you want to say.
Dinosaurs belong dead, kid. Don't do it. You're a fool.
He's like, huh. And his sister like whips around and is looking around, looking for. That's weird. That was weird. Somebody was yelling, I guess. Oh no. I apparently can either roll 1s or 6s. I rolled a 6. It goes too well. Hey. He runs off with all of his plans.
Dope.
Just hauling ass. Just like running somewhere else.
Follow.
Yeah, I'm chasing. I'm chasing after him. I need to like. He certainly can't die sooner. That would probably also be bad.
No one knows. We could give it a shot. We can always reset.
Okay. I'm following him. Like this is a child alone with some books in a very cold wintry environment.
Yeah.
I'm sure this will be fine. So we're just gonna check him out. See how
he decides to take a shortcut over the frozen lake. He gets out to the middle of the lake. There's a moment where it gets very still and quiet. And then the ice cracks and he falls into the lake.
Oh no. Do we just let this happen? I don't think he's built the machine yet.
I don't think he's built it either.
But I also don't feel great about killing an innocent kid. Ignore the innocent kids I just killed. But those are future kids. They don't matter.
Those are like Gollum-y sort of situations, right?
Oh,
they're
okay.
they're not
in my brain, they weren't
children.
real.
Yeah.
They all look like the striped shirt kid from Nightmare Before Christmas to me. Just there goes Christmas. That's the guy.
Yeah, and this one's barely our fault.
Yeah.
I think this solves the dinosaur problem. That was a big problem. Like, remember, we were there.
We
big
were.
problem.
Exploding dinosaurs, unexpected.
Yeah.
Surprise! Exploding dinosaurs.
Maybe we just leave this one.
Yeah. We'll go check.
Okay.
We'll let this happen. We'll go check.
Yeah.
If it's bad, we'll come back. We save kids.
Let's check a later Christmas. See how it's going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going back to the Christmas after you killed him the first time, right?
Mhm.
That's where we're going back.
Christmas after we killed him the first time. Yes.
Great. You this one you have to go through, I'm going to say, a wreath on a door because it's Christmas time. You sort of it pops you back out where all the dinosaurs were. So no more dinosaurs.
Hey,
Look at us.
However, everything is completely underwater. There is no land left at all.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, all right. It's wet, but nobody's suffering. Right?
Can I take a peek under the water just to see what's happening there?
Yeah, you sure can. You guys don't need to breathe. You can go underneath the water.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, there's a lot of dead folk down there.
Mm.
Hard to breathe underwater, as it turns out.
I wonder how that happened.
I don't know. Is he some kind of environmentalist or something? Like, he saved the ice caps? Like, okay, oh, crud. I guess I just look at the wreath, shall we?
just back through the wreath.
I really thought this one would work.
Me too.
Right. Yeah, I think it was a good plan.
Yeah, good plan.
All right,
good
Gary,
plan.
let's try again.
Okay, are you going back to the school or are you going to go to the party? It keeps resetting things, right?
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I guess we'll
we'll try the party. School plan.
Also, that one didn't work. So I'm going to give you each 3 more ghost points.
Woo!
Oh, let's go. Oh,
Child
these
fodder.
mortals are
we
in
tried
danger
it.
now.
We tried a thing and it didn't work. So let's try again.
Okay.
Party or fireside?
I like parties.
Let's go to parties. So you go back through the wreath, which is like just soaking and being eaten by weird sea creatures currently. Just like,
Well, look, somebody's happy.
you end up outside Mr. and Mrs. Fizzywig's Christmas party. Look in the window. You can identify Scrooge. I don't know why his hats keep getting bigger. It's so big. It's very big. And he is
Scrooge Dimmadome.
Yeah, having a wonderful time. He's got a mug of something hot. He's hanging out at this party, and he is in like deep conversation with a group of people.
Oh, eavesdrop. But also, like, even though no one can see me, I'm like walking like I'm mingling. It's like, hey guys.
Hey.
I'm doing a more like subtle hovering in the corner kind of thing.
Sure. You're the Babadook in the corner, just like terrifying.
I'm just, a little too cool to do like mingling like that, but that's just me.
It's fine. Yeah, that's more of a Gary kind of vibe.
Yeah,
getting out
totally,
into
totally.
the group of folk. Yeah. Okay. So these people are very engrossed with what he is talking about. If you want to.
I do want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he's like, and I'm still working out the kinks, truly, but I really feel like we can use water as like a way to power a bunch of things. And it's a resource that like it's just going to keep cycling through. And so we don't have to worry about like digging for coal. It's not as dirty. I really think this is gonna work.
Oh,
This is not
that
gonna
seems
work.
fine. That
Oh,
seems like
'cause,
a
yeah,
great
right?
idea. I think maybe we just let him have this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just water.
We just saw a world engulfed in water.
Okay, but that was a lot of water. Well, like there's no way he's making that much water.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, if he lives to actually build this machine, he could solve a lot of problems with
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah. No, this seems like a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like this water plan.
Yeah.
Great. That was a great game. Thanks, guys. We did it. We're gonna let him do it. Mr. Fezziwig comes over. It is his boss, as you know.
Mhm.
Mr. Fezziwig comes over and he's like, Are you going on about that dumb machine that you're talking about? Listen, like you just need to be at the counting house. You need to do your job. This is what needs to happen. It's gonna be done with it. They kind of get into it, and Scrooge gets a little upset, and he goes off by himself as the dance scene begins.
I want to make it rain a little bit on Scrooge, like his own little personal rain cloud to remind him that his water idea, great idea.
Okay. All right. So that's pretty low. I think that's I'm gonna give 1 ghost point for that. I think.
Lovely. I would happily spend 1 ghost point for a little personal rain cloud. I'll give a little thunder.
Do you want to guess what I rolled?
I presume you're alternating, so it's 1 time.
No, it's 6 times still.
Oh my goodness.
It worked. So good. You opened a deluge above him. As he was walking outside into the snow. It's going to take a little bit of time, but the pneumonia has set into his lungs. And he dies.
Gosh.
A couple months later.
Well, nuts.
But that means he didn't build the machine.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Huh. No rainwater machine. He
No
died.
dinosaur machine. No rainwater machine. What else shall we peek into Futureland Nightside? Let's do it.
Let's have a peek. I don't know if this solved the problem, but it seems like less of a problem than before.
Less of a problem. Different problem, maybe. Or no problems. We don't
I
know.
bet no problem.
Okay. So this time you go through the fireplace.
Mhm.
It's feels a little toasty. It's actually quite nice for you.
Ooh.
I'm usually cold.
Yeah. It kind of warms up. If you had bones, it would warm up your bones.
Hmm.
So you pop back out the other side. No, still no dinosaurs.
Problem
Everything
solved.
is not covered with water.
2 problems solved.
In fact, you don't see any water anywhere or plant life.
No.
Everything is pretty arid. And as you are watching, there's a group of people who come in very Mad Max style, crazy, like caravan situation. And they come through the town and like level one of the houses, and then they come out with what look like water skins, and they whooping war cries and screaming, and then they exit the town on the other side.
Say what you will, but this future's hot. This is nice.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's a good day to die. Shh.
Like,
go.
that's right.
Gosh!
This one has people. They're surviving. They're not being beat up by eaten by dinosaurs. Pretty good as far as we're going so far.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
best option for the
right.
moment.
I think so far
Feel great about it.
we're getting better at our job.
Yeah, we're holding it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the idea that like every year there's a new set of ghosts that are in charge of past, present, and future, and that like this is your year. You've been called up, and like
I think the
this
boss
is
is
what
going to be
happened.
really impressed.
Super impressed.
Promotions.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Do you want to, before you try to head back, do you want to head to any of the other places here in the post-apocalypse?
Oh, right. Let's go to Scrooge's
Yeah.
house.
Go to Scrooge's house.
Yeah.
It's still there. Ish. It's still, the site of Scrooge's house is still there. It's sort of a like a thrown together sort of lean-to situation at this point. And his housekeeper, Mrs. Dibbler, is trying to sell off a bunch of things that were still in the house.
See, this future has a functioning economy.
I mean, it's not going well. People don't have money per se. But she is doing her darndest. And she's haggling with somebody currently. Oh, and since it broke, you get 3 more ghost points.
Woohoo!
These faster.
And she's like, please, I haven't eaten in weeks. Like all I have is just like meager water. I'm squeezing out. I've been trying to like figure out a way to filter. This is like anything that you can give me. And the person is not like, well, let's see how great of a person they are. No, bad person. They're a bad person. They are, I mean, I think maybe they stab her and they take her stuff.
Ooh. We tried so hard.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Were they selling anything of note that might tell us how we got here?
Yeah. I mean, there's just like a lot of pieces. So, I mean, Scrooge died, right? So, like, it's not really his house. It's like his family home. So it's his like, it was like his sister's home. She has a bunch of journals that are there that look like they were his from when he was alive. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of choices that he could have made.
I would like to peruse this. I'd like to like sidestep the blood that is pouring out of this woman and then start perusing the books.
Right. Because it would stick to you. I don't know why you particularly, but Gary, just like a magnet for goo of any kind. Viscera would just be, as you're
Popular
like reading,
parties.
It's just a little bit like your back is sort of taking form because there's just like stuff hitting you. You know, like the journals, you're gonna have to spend a ghost point if you want to be able to like turn pages.
Yep.
I would say just one that you can sort of flip through. You know, he did have an idea for a dinosaur thing as a kid. He seemed to have abandoned that. He did have an idea for like some sort of water filtration, but also like a way to generate more so that they could continue to have power. He seems to have abandoned that. There's several other strange thoughts. Like he had he was like a crazy inventor kind of person. Most of them seem to get abandoned by a certain point. Unfortunately, like all of the plans are written down and people are like now perusing over in the book section. So
well, maybe they could save the world. They'll pick up where he left off.
Yeah.
Perhaps. Yeah, maybe leave it open to like the water generating page. See if someone picks up on that. Just in case.
Just lay it out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I want to spend another point to be like, "Tss, down here, look at me, the book."
Okay, great.
Can we go to a future post-apocalypse, see how our plan worked out?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do it.
Woohoo.
I'll let you
All
go. You're gonna hop into like, for some reason, I'm gonna say that there's a trombone nearby, and you're just gonna
That
right into the
feels
trombone.
appropriate. Okay. All right, we tried to fix it. Scrooge died, but we taught them about water and maybe their water problems resolved.
Yeah. Oh
It couldn't have gone
no.
worse.
We created a Morton Joe.
Yeah, you hop ahead. And it is the planet has exploded.
Huh.
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 I don't
well,
I don't seem to see anything or anybody.
Just
We're
like it's just an asteroid field now. It's just
I think they built it wrong. They don't teach people how to read.
it seemed really straightforward, I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe they put the batteries in backwards. That's
That'll
the
do
problem.
I'm feeling less good about our promotion this year.
it. Yeah, I really want a desk. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's time for me to settle down.
Ghost desk.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Mhm.
I think maybe we should go for a solution where Scrooge doesn't die.
Fine. He's such a dick, though. Like, come
He's
on.
just
Yeah,
terrible.
you're right. You're right. We
I don't know. I don't know. Some of his ideas seem like they could work out if they just had, you know, time to get all the like little weird bits worked out of them.
You're right, because everyone in his life kept shutting him down. Like his friends made fun of him for the dinosaurs, and his boss shut him down for the water machine.
You
He
know
just
what?
needs some encouragement.
Maybe the problem isn't Scrooge.
I don't know about
Maybe-
that. He's a dick.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
but-
everyone else. Except his sister. His sister seems
You're
nice.
right. It's not.
What
it's
if
not
we
the greedy
kill
narcissist,
everyone in
it's
the world?
everyone else.
I mean, we've seen no one has supported or been nice to Scrooge except his sister.
Mm.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
So do I. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think it is time.
As you're like hanging out in the asteroid field, like I think we worked this out now.
Just skulls knocking into each other.
Yeah. All right. Tell me what your idea is.
I just think that a like few key mortal deaths would solve many of Scrooge's problems. And
Okay.
that's a skill that I have.
My
I
time has come.
And while he's taking care of the aggressors, what I want to do is summon a bunch of lumpy children to keep him company for a long time, but also sort of possess them to be cheerleaders. It's like, yeah, it's the best idea ever, boss. You got this. Like,
Wow.
and they just like won't leave him alone until he like does things correctly.
Wow.
No,
Cool.
you should probably plug it into tab A. Like,
Tab
I
A
think it's
goes
a
in
great plan.
slot B, boss.
I think it's a great plan. I think we're ready.
I'm excited to see what happens here. I am gonna have us do a quick bio break
okay.
because I feel like something is either gonna go very right or very wrong. And I just want to have us fresh for it, like let's get in there. All right, so I'm gonna have everybody come back in just a few minutes and we will see you after this. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back from the break. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep, beep. Doing it right. Pew, pew. All right. When we last left our heroes? Question
I
mark?
think I'm very hero.
Trying.
Yeah. All right. Good. I like that Night Scythe is like, absolutely, we're heroes. And Gary's like, doing our best. Trying. You had hatched a plan to go back into Scrooge's past.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to quibble. Murder some folk who were standing in his way, perhaps.
Some people are just kind of mean to Scrooge, and I think he just needs a little bit of extra healthy encouragement, and I think he'll be just fine. I think he's got a lot of good ideas for the world after this Christmas.
Okay. So are we heading back to Christmas past? Like all the way back? You still haven't visited the fireside with his fiance.
Remind me of with his fiance?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Let's check out the fiance. You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
The fiancés are usually encouraging.
Yeah, usually. That sounds great. So you're gonna from the asteroid field that you all helped create. I'm gonna say that there's let's do it. You're gonna go through a skull. There's a skull that you said, you just right through its mouth.
Sorry, Cindy.
Pop back out. You are in what you know is Scrooge's house. It's a grand it's just a big ballroom kind of a thing. There's a big fire, and his wife, his fiance, is crying, and she says, I don't, you're so wrapped up in your work, you're just not giving me anything, and I can't be with you if you would choose that over me. And he barely looks up, and she, weeping, leaves the room, slams the door, and Scrooge finally looks up from his work, and he has a heavy sigh, and he starts sort of scribbling again in his notebook.
Yeah, that fiance was less encouraging than I was hoping.
You know what? F this. No, I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna follow through the door.
Okay.
And ghost in front of her.
You can also possess her. You remember?
Whoa.
That's true. That's true. Oh, I'm a terrible ghost person. Yeah, I'm gonna possess her.
Okay. That's 4 points. You got 4 points? I've been giving you.
I have 7 right now.
Great.
Down to 3.
Okay. If this doesn't work, you'll probably get to reset. So
yeah, right. So just Scroogey, I'm so sorry. Listen, I know how important your work is. I know how hard you've been working and focusing and all this stuff. I just need some of your attention to also come to me, okay? Like, just a little bit of balance. Take me out on a date. Date night Tuesdays.
Sure,
we'll do some date night Tuesdays.
But if I can just get through the work, this is incredibly important work. If I can just get through it, his hat's even bigger now.
You've got your whole lifetime, and I'm here to help you, okay? But if you forget about me, I will be gone, and you're not gonna like that. You're gonna end up old and crotchety, and some ghosts are gonna fucking murder you.
What?
I mean, no,
that was
nothing.
Very specific.
It's a thing that I read once.
Huh.
Yeah. So anyway, just small bites. Work on it every day, 8 hours, and then you're mine. Okay? Yeah.
Sure. I mean, sure.
Yeah, I'll talk to Scrooge. And I'm gonna spend a point of say, yeah, buddy, take your time.
It's very weird. I would like a roll from each of you.
Okay. Oh no.
Let's see how it goes.
I rolled a 4.
I also
Okay.
got rolled a 4.
All right, as
Ooh.
planned. Okay, as
Good
planned.
rolls.
So you have now you've reunited them while you're there.
Yeah.
With some healthy communication.
Yeah.
Got some healthy communication. Asked for some boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to have really taken it to heart.
Cool. Let's check out Christmas presents.
Ghost 5. Ghost 5.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did it. We nailed it. We got it.
Okay, so you're hopping out of her body.
Yep.
And you're heading back to what would be the post-apocalypse, yeah? To see
No, Christmas present.
Christmas present.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hop
Right.
it, just one hop forward.
Yeah, one hop forward. Like I think we gotta let's
One hop
secure this.
step
Like I feel like every time we like skip that one and then it ends up bad, I think we just need to like go in on this one, make sure our plan is working because I really like this plan. I think this plan looking really strong. And I
So
think
just hop into Christmas present to Scrooge's house, like just to see
Yeah.
same place, different time.
Yeah.
Cool.
a year of Tuesday date nights. Let's see how that went.
Okay. Year of Tuesday date nights.
As Dickens intended. Yes.
Obviously. So you're just gonna go through I'm gonna say he's got an hourglass on his desk. And so you just hop into it, hop back out, same room. Oh boy, it is the house is in disarray. You hear yourselves talking to Scrooge in his bedroom.
Oh, right. That was today.
He's upset.
Oh, we should intervene? Probably.
Wait, well, I mean, do you remember what he said this time?
I don't remember this version of me doing
I
this
don't-
thing
I
this
don't
way
remember this
as
one
he is
either.
now. Did I already do it? Am I going to do it? Is this linear or tangential? What is the...
Oh no.
Hold on, slow down,
Gary
slow down,
has
slow down,
a
slow down.
meltdown.
Nope. It's chill. I understand you Ghost of Christmas Past are not used to dealing with the present or the future, but it's fine. It'll be.
No, present is
Oh.
my jam. I love the present. Change is hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Christmas past didn't come.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Yeah, Ghost of Christmas Present. Don't worry. It'll maybe eventually be fine.
Let's see what we're telling him. Maybe it's good advice.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So
It's us.
You're floating in. You have both manifested like semi-corporeal form.
Mhm.
You're a lot scarier and bigger than you remember doing. And Scrooge keels over of a heart attack.
No, come on, no, guys, don't. God.
And then the two of you turn and there's a Bill and Ted moment where you're seeing each
69,
other.
dudes.
And they're like,
No, we're supposed to stop you. We finally
Yeah.
figured it out. Scrooge is like good now. We
no, he's
fixed
a bad
it.
dude. Remember how
What?
he's a bad dude?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Have you read his journals though?
The crazy man scribblings?
they work. He
Yeah, but
did
he's
do the
got
dinosaur thing.
Have
and
you
the
guys been in his study? He has like a murder wall.
I'm sorry. A what?
What?
You know, with all the with the red strings and all the he's a nutcase.
Yeah, but he's like a genius. That happens, right?
Yeah.
No,
that seems-
listen, the council said this was our year. We were supposed to, if we got rid of him, that it was going to be better for Christmas future. And so that's what we're doing.
The council.
Right. How we all have how do you not know
Yeah.
you are us?
No,
How do you not know?
I remember.
Did you get my promotion? Me?
Yeah.
Present, future, almost Gary?
Maybe for killing Scrooge, probably.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm just I'm just so mad looking at Scrooge's corpse. I'm like, well, we did it though. I want to look for like if there's any like portraits or anything of like him and his wife like happy together, or like if they were together.
Yeah,
if that part of the plan works.
Where's his fiance? Maybe his fiance, having spent a Tuesday with Scrooge, picked up some of his ideas. Like maybe the fiance can finish his work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you remember how the conversation was all Gary.
Yeah.
You
I'm
remember
very
that?
convincing.
Yeah, you are very convincing. But then you stopped possessing her and she left again. She just left.
How fickle. Oh no.
Yeah. And so he was twice heartbroken.
Ah, crap. I should have possessed Scrooge and then convinced her. Dang it.
Would it work
Yes.
if we each possessed one of them in our own conversation? Does that work? Will they
I
remember
think that would just be weird ghostly role play for us, but if we need to work through something, I think that's a great idea to do it. It'll be like a puppet show. It'll be great.
Okay.
Oh, dang it. I want to look at his wall and see what his horrific plans were for the world.
Oh, like the murder wall?
The murder wall, yeah.
Yeah. There's something about resurrection of the dead.
Oh, that might solve our problem. Let's explore that.
There's something about some kind of virusy kind of thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then there's something that is literally just labeled goo.
Man, I hate goo.
Oh yeah.
Had a really rough day. A lot of it's involved goo.
I'm only supposed to live one day. I'm very tired.
Okay. Maybe resurrected Scrooge can finish his work and deal, and we won't have future post Scrooge death apocalypse problems.
It even helps the Cratchits, right? So if Tiny Tim bites it, they just bring him back. It's win-win.
It's
win-win.
It's seeming pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So instead of trying to like time travel again to stop yourself from killing them, you're just going to finish a resurrection machine and resurrect the guy that you killed.
The problem the problem seems to be that Scrooge is dead. And if this machine works, and we know Scrooge is smart, we know his machines are capable.
Yeah.
This sounds like a way to solve the problem.
Okay. I love this. And it feels like the true meaning of Christmas.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's make a zombie machine, guys.
Woo!
Let's do it.
Great.
How are you going to do that?
Oh, children!
You're summoning a bunch of lumpy children.
We'll read the plans, and the lumpy children can construct it.
Yeah, I'd be like, ignore the plague one, do the rest.
Even the goo one?
No, not the goo one. Sorry, just the resurrection
one
machine.
is
Just the resurrection one.
But I think we just need the resurrecting part.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do need a roll.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm great at rolling. I've rolled a 5.
Oh, great. I got a 1.
Okay. Great. Couldn't have gone worse. 5 as intended, goes as planned. You have set up, Night Scythe, you have set up an area. You're like, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to build it right here, just in Scrooge's house. Like, let's just get it going because it makes a lot more sense to just have it right here so that we can resurrect him. It's got to be fast because he is, we don't have like proper refrigeration for this. He's slowly decomposing as we speak. Luckily, y'all can't smell anything, so it's probably fine.
Yeah.
You get all these children, and they have absolutely built a machine. They say it is from his plans, and they're like, we did it. And then because I think they're just sort of like like pieces parts. Like I don't think they're real children. You know, they're lumpy because they're like cobbled together from whatever you could find around, right? So they have built the machine and then they sort of fall apart. It's a little juicy and squishy and pretty gross. So now you've got that also in this room.
Not part of the problem.
Not part of the problem. So now you are definitely supposed to put the body of Scrooge into this machine that your children have built.
I trust my kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen,
Put the body in.
we're going to tell the council how good you're doing. It's so good. Put the body in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to think it has a little microwave rotating plate in the middle.
Yeah. Something is definitely happening in it.
Looks like it's
Shit, he doesn't have any metal on him, does he? Oh.
I don't think I mean probably a pocket watch. Probably some coins. You know, he had a lot of money.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's probably good. I'm gonna say it dings because of course it does. And all the lights go off and it is quiet for a moment. And then you hear like a very similar to the sound that happens when you go through a time pipe. It like
I think he's done.
No, great.
can open the door.
Yeah. Let's pop him out.
Yeah. They built the goo machine.
Oh, those rat little punks. Oh, no,
Oh,
not the
no.
go machine.
So it's sort of like it very venom like just like starts like wrapping around things and it like goes out the door of his house and like trundles down the street and then there's lots of screaming.
It's now Ebenezer Scrooge.
You did it.
I did. I'm
True
sorry.
meaning of Christmas.
I don't think
You
this
did
worked.
great. No, I mean you can check. Do you want to go forward and check how it turned out?
No, I think this one's pretty clear cut. Let's go back and stop our fancy selves. I
Okay.
think.
So we're gonna try going back to Christmas present again, and we're going to try and
Like
stop
Like
In-
a little
in
bit
the
further
bedroom.
back or
At the
Okay.
4-poster bed, like
okay.
arms crossed and
Okay.
angry about it.
Okay.
Let's try that.
All right. You go through. Pop out. Right in the bedroom. You beat yourselves there.
Great.
Scrooge is sleeping in the bed.
Let's let him sleep. We're just gonna wait for ourselves, and we're gonna stop ourselves.
And you pop in and
Just no.
Gary, as soon as you appear, you're like, ooh, who are you? What are we?
I am you, and you need to stop messing this up for this. We finally figured it out. All right.
What does that even mean? What are you saying?
Okay. He's got a very fragile heart, and you're going to scare him to death, and he needs to live
Right.
to save the world.
No.
Yes.
No, we're supposed to kill him. Orders
No.
are that we're supposed to kill him.
No. We gotta scare him straight. We can't just kill him. Because if you kill him, there's dinosaurs, there's goo zombies, it's bad.
I mean,
The planet
that
explodes,
That sounds kinda
skulls
cool.
crushing together in the vacuum of space.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But like, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
No.
We're ghosts, so we don't need like we can survive in the vacuum of space.
Yeah, we can. They can't. What's the spirit of Christmas without kids opening presents?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I hear what you're saying. But like I can also just like summon kids to open presents. Watch.
Yeah, but those aren't real. They're real lumpy and gross. And,
Wow,
and-
now they're crying.
No.
What did you do? Like, come on, man. These are He didn't mean it. He loves you. We love you.
They built the. Just make sure they read the right instructions. Just in the future, just general note.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about
Just,
it. Listen,
An
I
observation.
didn't know they could read. They can read? Oh my gosh, that's so great. They've
Listen.
learned something new.
Listen, past, future, now, Gary. I need you and past, future, now, Nightside to like just take a seat. Just take a seat. Just let us do this. We got this. We'll handle it.
I mean, I mean, you're me. I feel like I should trust me, so I'll watch you show us how it's done with Scrooge, I guess. And then, like, you hear from behind the four of you, you hear, and he definitely just bit awake, just like, what?
Oh, hey, boss. So we gotta have a chat. Wait, I don't know if you can hear me. I am out of ghost points.
Wait. Scrooge woke up, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Well, you have 3 more because it didn't work.
Right.
So it's
right.
3
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Also, you could gain more by becoming an NPC. So you could be other Gary in this scene, but you would have to make it harder for Nightside.
Okay. What I need to do is I need to as Scrooge is waking up, I need to spend some ghost points so that I can give Scrooge a pair of sunglasses so that if he tries to stare into my eyes, less of his soul will get through. I've made that mistake before.
It was an accident. I didn't mean it.
Are they solarized sunglasses?
Well, actually, what it actually is it's just a tinted monocle.
Just one.
It's like here's a special monocle for you, Scrooge. I need you to wear this.
It's like puts it on.
Perfect. Lovely.
Very weird. I'm freaking
right.
out a little bit.
Oh,
Hi.
Reasonable. Welcome to, a little party in your honor. We have some guests. I'm Night Scythe. I'm a ghost of Christmas future. This is Gary. It's a ghost of Christmas present. This is Gary.
Hi.
It's a ghost of Christmas present.
Yeah.
These are Gary's lumpy children. And this is
Freaking
myself, Night Scythe, another ghost of Christmas future. And we are here to decide not only your fate, but the fate of the entire world.
He's like, oh, I think I ate something weird. This is a weird dream.
Yes.
Yep.
Weird dream. Lovely.
Very weird dream.
Lovely.
I want to be an NPC now.
Yeah. Who do you want to be?
I want to be disgruntled Bob Cratchit.
Oh, okay, great.
All right, Scrooge. This is definitely not a dream. You're definitely awake. And I've had enough. Tiny Tim is dying, and it's all your fault, you rich, smug, crazy man. I just need a few more coins so that I could feed my family and get a goose, all right?
I killed Bob Cratchit.
Oh.
Scrooge,
3 ghost
him.
points to kill Bob Cratchit. Don't worry about that guy.
Scrooge, ignore him. Don't worry about him. He is not one of the things you need.
Right, but how did he get in my house?
Weird dream. That body will still be there, though, but weird dream.
Yeah,
dream.
Definitely don't worry about Bob. Bob is going to be fine. Him, his wife, Tiny Tim will be much better as long as we make sure that you go back to sleep and have
He's like bleeding all over the carpet, though. Like that's.
I'll
Is one of those lumpy children trying to eat him?
Yeah.
What
Listen, this dream has a budget. All right, it's fine. Look, we put a lot of work into it. Mr. Scrooge, your ideas are brilliant. Okay,
we like that.
They're great. I
like the water one especially.
Water machine.
Think about that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just got to put some limits on them. You kind of overdid the dinosaur thing. You kind of overdid the water thing. Just pull it back. Pull it back like 20, 30%.
How do we even know about those? I didn't ever build them. I just
dream. Ooh, dreamy dream.
We read your journals in your sleep. Don't worry about it.
What? All right.
Yeah. So And yeah,
So, yeah.
you know, be nicer to people and stuff, because clearly your machines exist to try and help people. So we're just trying to help you succeed in that. And then people are going to like you. They're going to be nice to you, and then you'll be nice to them. And sunshine and rainbows, presents for everybody. Tiny Tim doing kickflips. Like, it's going to be great.
Sweet kickflips. So he's a skateboard champion. Can you everybody give me a roll? Let's see how well you convince him.
Oh, crap. 6.
1.
Okay, so it works. It goes too well, and it couldn't have gone worse. Okay, dokie. Yeah, well, I rolled a 6 as well. So, here we go. So you get up there. This is your last stand. This is your like final push. Do this. Gary, you're really like gaining momentum. You're seeing it in his eyes. He's like, yeah, you know what? I think I could.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
I could do all that. I could absolutely do that. You're right. I'm gonna be nicer to people. I believe in myself. I believe in myself, and I believe in all of the things that I have created. And you're right. I have a lot to offer this world. I can do this. And so here's where the 1 comes in.
Oh, no.
You saved him. He lives. He didn't get past. Like your other selves are like, that was really impressive. Really liked it.
Thanks.
Well, way to be.
Thanks, Gary.
Practicing.
Yeah. You leave the lumpy kids there, and they become his assistants. You scoot forward to that 1 year later, which is your present, but also your post-apocalypse. And somehow it is worse. He has built all of his machines. He has all the money on Earth. He's hoarded all of his wealth. And he is living very well. His house is beautiful. The rest of the Earth is a combination of overly flooded or no water. It's like half and half. Like half the planet is completely underwater and the other half has no water. And there's the wars of the Mad Max style, sort of the combination of pirates on the high sea and, you know, these roving gangs on land. Everybody's dying of a massive flu, but not actually dying because they are being brought back. Planet is pretty overcrowded with zombies, which are being finished off by all the dinosaurs.
A perfect ecosystem.
Yeah, it's a perfect ecosystem. And then also there's a lot of the like goo monsters going around. Scrooge is doing great. He's really happy.
Mm-hmm.
And takes really good care of the lumpy children. Like they are living their best life. Truly.
Well, I'm sold. I mean, guy likes lumpy children's all right by me.
I don't know if we're gonna do better than this.
You guys want to go see the council?
It might be time to talk to the council about their decision for killing crotchety old men.
Yeah. I put on my promotion codpiece, like my good luck codpiece. I'm ready. And there's like a little tie. Still no shirt, but I have a nice tie on. And I'm ready for business.
I wear my formal cloak.
Yeah, obviously. And you come stand in front of the council. There's like 6 of them. And they're all just like,
yeah.
What did you do?
Wow.
Did you not read all of Scrooge's journals? His ideas are really good. Look at what he's done.
Nobody's dying. Dinosaurs are back. They're hip. And there's pirates. Water available all over the place. Or if you prefer a dry environment, no water available. We've covered all the bases. And the children are happy.
Children are happy.
Yep.
the children that you like piece together.
Yeah, what are you trying to say? They're my children.
Yeah, no, that's great. Good job, Gary.
Oh, thanks.
Nice, Gary.
Thanks, Nightside.
Where is there were supposed to be 3 of you. Where is your counterpart?
Oh yeah, didn't show. Didn't show. Yeah.
Yeah, we did this as a 2-person job, 2-ghost job.
Just a further evidence of our work ethic. You know.
Yeah. 2-spook show.
So it might be time to leave the past behind, right? As we ascend, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna show you something.
Okay.
And they like,
Yeah,
I think it's my new desk.
they like gesture up to behind them, and it's sort of like a projection of images. And Christmas Past has been jumping moments after you to try to like clean up your mess. Each time just like desperately like trying to fix stuff, and like they get like partially through something and then they're like, oh God, and then they push away. And so they've just been like following you, and they show up and they're like, they show up in front of the couch. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so tired. I've been trying so hard.
Oh, there you are.
Would have just waited like 30 seconds every time. Just like,
I mean, we're on a schedule past. I mean, time's sort of our thing.
catch up. Oh my God. Well, I mean, I guess maybe we try next year. We try one more year.
What do you mean?
Again.
We did great, right?
Yeah.
Do you think anybody really has the true meaning of Christmas here? Is that?
All right.
Do you think this is not the apocalypse? Look
Okay,
outside, and
an
just
apocalypse,
like,
but it's the lesser of many apocalypsi.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's some amount of thriving happening in this apocalypse.
only Scrooge.
And
To
the
be
lumpy
fair,
children.
he's a large percentage of the thriving.
Yeah.
He is like the definition of the 1% up there.
Well, maybe next year we could convince him to make like a normal people machine. And
I think you
generate an
should.
army
I think
and-
you should stop talking to Scrooge just entirely. Just like don't.
Mm.
Well, yeah, there's nothing left to say, right? We did it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that as the camera pulls back, the two of you are just congratulating yourselves. So great. Then everybody else is like, "No, my God, what did you do?" Yeah, I mean, I think you did it.
Yeah.
That was definitely what Grant meant by designing Last Christmas, and this is we did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Let's have our little moments of gratitude. Hey, what happened in this game that you are especially grateful for?
I am very grateful for the sudden and immediate death of Bob Cratchit.
So
That made me so happy.
it was so quick. It was so nonchalant too. It's just like, I killed Bob Cratchit. Just don't even
Like, you know, sometimes
forget
like,
about that guy.
my job is to know which mortals need to not be a problem, and I just make them no longer mortal.
You're like the CIA of Christmas. I like
I figured it out. Death. Da 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 da. So good. Dumb.
I really loved the trying to have the healthy conversation between Scrooge and his fiance while you were processing. It's like, let's set some boundaries. Let's have a little bit of balance, a little like time for your work, which I know you value and appreciate, but then time for me so that I know you value and appreciate
I'm
me
for
too.
me.
Oh,
You almost had it.
Not her.
Oh, so close.
Almost had it. I thought that was a fantastic plan. I was feeling
It was
great
really good. I did say a couple times, so then you leave her body Yeah, leave it back.
we
I just figured if she was a passenger, she might be on board with what I was selling, but
Yeah,
she was
me
just
too.
too upset. That
She
makes
was so
sense.
much- it was
fair.
fresh. It was a fresh wound, you know. That was good stuff. So all of those apocalypses, all the choices, they're all here.
Mhm.
Awesome.
They're all the options. We got through all of them.
That's how good we are.
Yeah.
Not
Thorough.
the viral pandemic. I mean, sort of at the end we put
Right,
that in there.
a little
But
bit.
like we started at dinosaurs and just worked our way through the list. I'm like, all right, well this time I just rolled every time. I was like, okay, what happens?
Did you
this
roll
time?
anything that wasn't a 1 or a 6 all episode?
I did, but only for the what killed the world table.
That is hilarious.
Amazing.
Otherwise, it was a 1 or a 6. Couldn't have gone worse.
Couldn't have
Goes
gone better.
too well. Oh man, yeah. The GN section, the first, there's 3 bullet points. One of the bullet points is if it, you can roll back to an earlier version of reality and give everyone ghost points as compensation. Keep track of all the changes players make and adjudicate the effects. And then the last one is just good luck.
Yep. That's how games are sometimes.
Just hold on. Just please, I can make it through. Where did we all end in our ghost points?
I have 6 ghost points left.
I also, I bounced back up to 6 real quick with some massive failures, and I'm all about it.
Well, but also because you were Bob Cratchit for
That's
7
true.
seconds.
I wanted to bank. I just wanted to play with that. I thought it was such a fun idea. I was like, oh, we need an NPC.
I think I was like excited. I was like, oh, is Bob Cratchit gonna come help me be convincing? And then when Bob Cratchit was like, oh, Scrooge, your ideas are bad. I'm like, no. You have a whole plan. Let me deal with this.
Just a dream. Bleeding out on floor. Just a dream.
Definitely a dream. It's nothing's weird. When you wake up tomorrow and this body is still here, also still a dream.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna possess the body tomorrow morning.
Oh my God.
Come out, be like, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Scrooge, for all you've done for us. Everyone's gonna be having a lovely time, and then I'll just get really sick and I'll die in my home that night. It'll be fine.
Perfect.
I
Solution.
don't see a problem with this plan
We
at
should
all.
be on the council.
We are the council.
Yeah, so Gary, we did a lovely job this season.
So good.
I'm excited to work with you again next year.
Yeah, we should take on some other holidays. Just spread the love.
Oh no. Now this becomes like a Nightmare Before Christmas situation where you're like, what other holidays can we do? What's going on with Easter? That one's good. Let's do that
We need
one.
more eggs.
Oh my God. Yeah. Great. Hey, I feel good about this. I feel like this is perfectly within the holiday spirit of what's happening. Makes me all want more Christmas, obviously.
Yeah, I want my Christmas goo in my stocking. I think it is imperative.
Is it the sentient goo or the goo from the dinosaurs?
Sentient goo, I think, is more fun.
Okay.
I have my own little poisonous flubber boy. It'll be fun.
Now, had to make that noise so many times. I'm uncomfortable with it myself, and I apologize again. All right. Well, hey, where can we be found on the internet? What do you got coming up? Xavier, what do you have happening? Where can we find you?
You can find me. I'm on Twitter as the Pancake Archduke. If you're a stranger, that's usually the best way to contact me. Just send me a DM. Perhaps I'll find it one day. And I am excited for being on Christmas break after I grade my students' midterms. So
Yay.
that'll be me.
I hope you have so many games planned. So much relaxation.
I do actually have some gaming planned.
Yes. Good, yes. All right, Danny, where can we find you?
Hi. You can find me at Montooth pretty much everywhere except Twitter X thing where I'm Danny Montooth because some lady beat me to the punch by like a month.
Oh no.
I know, it's fine, but I'm not really on there anyway. So Instagram is where I live for the most part. I'm trying to build my TikTok. Recent cool fun thing is I got cast in a graphic audiobook for Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City, and I will be voicing Hunt, and that will be available in pre-order now, available in February, I think.
Rad.
That sounds sick.
cool.
That's going to be awesome.
I get to be a broody sad boy. It's fun.
That is so not you, though.
I know. It's all I book, though. It's ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, here we go. Time again.
It's time. Time for me to be so sad yet again. I love that. And I would also like to know, for each of you, what is your favorite Christmas tradition, holiday tradition in your house?
Ooh, my favorite one is every morning after we've done our present things, we always make cinnamon rolls. And that is like always a like family thing. We're like eating cinnamon rolls together. We put the little frosting on it. It's a little bit of a mess, but it's delicious every year.
Sounds yummy. I love cinnamon rolls.
Love that.
What you, Danny?
There's a lot because every now and then we'll hit 10 Christmases. It's a lot. But I think, so for me, I always do double feature of White Christmas and Muppet Christmas Carol. Those are the ones that I watch no matter what. And also my family, we're all diseased. So we all have celiac.
No.
So like, but we get like the full Christmas spread because we all have the same thing. It's like one of the only places like holiday time of the year where we can all eat everything that's on the table, which is wonderful. And there is it's called egg loaf. And it looks as rough as it sounds. It's like this cheesy, like it's got bread, cheese, milk, egg, layer, and then a big thing of cheese on top. And just like little bricks of they look like bready cheddar. And there's this threshold when you're a child where it's like the most disgusting thing in the world for about 10, 11 years. And then that one taste bud switch happens and it's the best thing you've ever eaten in your life. And so that is something I look forward to every year.
Do you think that it is more nostalgia about the taste? No, you think
it's super
actually
delicious now. But it's just like because it's like it's kind of oniony, it's savory, and like as a kid, you want
the
like,
sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm just like I can't live without it. I still don't have the recipe.
Must have it.
Must have egg loaf.
So I think one of my favorite things that we do every year is I mean, aside from the nap that happens, my partner always jokes that I have 2 Christmases because I get up early and I do presents and then I go back to bed and everybody leaves me alone for like a couple hours and then I come back and do everything. But on Christmas Eve every year, I make homemade rice pudding and it makes the whole house smell like rice pudding. And that's lovely. And we put it out because when the kids were tiny, we used to have a little mischievous Christmas elf named the Tomta. It's a Scandinavian tradition, and so it would like move the Christmas stuff around us. It was like Elf on a Shelf without the creepy elf. It's very creepy.
It's like a shadowy concept as opposed to an enemy you can see.
Correct. And they would play a little move stuff around and everything. But on Christmas Eve, you leave that out. When you leave stuff out for Santa, you leave out that for the elf, and then the elf eats it, and then they leave. And that meant that I get homemade rice pudding every Christmas, and it's delightful. And I've cycled through a couple of recipes, but I settled on one that I really love, and so my partner and I get to eat it on Christmas Eve. It's my favorite.
I have one more. It's also food. I'm sorry. I like
no, do not.
My great grandmother would make these butter cookies. And so it's like a little cookie sandwich, buttercream in the middle, but it's like the flakiest, most delicate, kind of like Ritz cracker shaped cookie, super thin. And if you like push it, it just crumbles into nothing. So good. They're so bad for you. They are just little round butter disc delivery systems, and they are so good.
That sounds wonderful. Yeah. Most of mine is around food.
I was reminded, my family's holiday movie is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York.
Yay!
Okay.
We have to watch it every year. We love it.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we do White Christmas because it's my favorite. And then we also do the Will Vinton Claymation Christmas special every year Do
Tell
you
me more.
do you
think I know
do you not know this one?
I don't know
think I know
this.
this.
Oh man. So we have it on DVD because that's the only way that you can find it now. But when we were kids, probably late 80s, maybe early 90s, they did Will Vinton's Christmas special, and it's all claymation.
Mhm.
And it is hosted between all the Christmas songs by two dinosaurs. And they are the hosts, and they're like in Christmas finery, and then they do the hosting bits, and they introduce each section, and then each song is like a traditional Christmas song, but it's then all claymation, different figures and characters and stuff. And the California Raisins are in it, and they do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes!
Wild.
It's like my favorite thing. Yeah, and I think I think we found it. I think we found it like we had to order it through like Amazon or something, but it was something that I remembered so vividly as a child that when I started dating my partner, I was like, and obviously Will Vinton's Christmas special, and he was like, what is that? And so now we watch it every year, and we've been together for like almost 20 years, so like it's a fixture. My kids every year have watched it, and it's just like it's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, find that if you like claymation. The running gag is that nobody knows the words to "Here We Come a Wassailing" or what that means. And
True.
so the hosts are each time like singing it wrong and having somebody else showing up that is singing it wrong until the very end when everybody from the Christmas special is there and they're all singing correctly.
Cute.
Anyway, come and watch it with me, friends.
Okay.
Let's watch it now.
Sure.
Yay. I'm Sarah Moore. You can find me all over the internet at Pixies and Pins. You can go to my website, which is pixiesandpins.com. I think next week on Sarah's Table, which is Friday nights on Gen Con TV at 5 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be playing it's called a very Sean Bean Christmas. And everybody plays Sean Bean, and they are trying to survive to the end of the Christmas movie. So we'll see what happens. And then, it's good luck, everyone. And then the next week, I'm going to be doing my the return of my cozy Christmas corner, where I read some of my favorite nerdy holiday stories and drink cocoa and revel in all of the Christmas. So come back for that. So thank you both for hanging out with me at my table today.
Thank you, Sarah.
Broke a game.
Yay.
I think we did a good job.
And the
I love to
world,
destroy.
I think. Hey, we did good. I feel good about it. Feel great. Thank you to everybody who hung out with us at home. Thank you to my editor and my partner, Jeff Moore, who makes this all look very pretty and then also does his darndest to keep me a sane human being. Thank you to Marcus Mays, who is our tech over at Gen Con TV. Thank you to Gen Con and Peter Atkinson for giving me this platform to highlight all these ridiculous fun games, and to also just trusting me to like program all of these shenanigans, because where else would I get to do this? I don't think I missed anybody, but if I did, like, look in your heart. I was thanking you directly. Just feel it. Just feel that warmth. That's me. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Too much thanking. Apologies. Dial it back a little bit. So as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time. Mwah.